where is the market heading towards today?
Clear framework is something that we actually come up with who are buying your future properties.
Hi everyone, welcome to Sportcast.
Smart Property Opportunity Talk. I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
Alright, so today we are going to do discussion. Why is this discussion important? Because I think a lot of us is lacking the clarity on future prices and future market trend.
Yes.
So we are only fixated on one thing. Today, property so expensive. How to buy?
Correct. New launch is so much more expensive than resale. How to buy?
Yes, and even resale market is going on a high.
Yes.
Okay, so probably I don't buy, I wait for market to crash. Okay, so while a lot of Singaporeans, ever since my entry into property market as a real estate agent, I think a decade plus ago, we have been always hearing that, Singapore property prices is going to crash soon.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so better don't buy.
But
wait for the crash.
soon.
Over 17, 18 years, I think I have not seen any crash in the market.
Yeah.
Okay, probably price dip a bit, but then it always come back so much stronger.
Correct.
And what is leading to this? Okay, so in today's discussion, we are going to dive deep into it, and of course, we are going to tell you the importance of our water concept, clear framework, and not the Lex method, because Lex method is project driven. Okay, so what is the water concept?
Wealth accumulation towards early retirement.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, today I have to inform you our wealth water blueprint is going to be published soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll drop the link to the ebook very soon. But of course, what is the water concept is really targeted plan to retire with choices.
Yes, correct. By retirement, we don't mean you just quit your job, sit there and do nothing.
Yes, so
Okay.
today when we are looking at retirement, we are looking at a lifestyle with choices.
Yes.
And I think that's very important because most of us Singaporeans, if we are in the working zone, especially the middle class, we do not have choices, we have to work. The water concept, that's the basis, and it shows you why actually property buying is actually a good way to build up your capital. That's of course for your early retirement.
Yes.
Okay, and then of course go into the clear framework. Okay, clear framework is something that we actually come up with, which is really important because it goes into 5 main pillars.
Starting with clarity.
Yes, and clarity is the utmost important. I'm sure if you have been watching video, you'll see a lot of agents now mentioning clarity. But what does clarity really mean? It really means clarity on your goals, clarity on your plans, clarity on your finances.
Yes.
And of course, full clarity on what you really need. Then of course, list. Okay, is then after based on your clarity, your options, your goals, you list out what are the projects or what are the available houses that is suitable for you.
Correct. According to your goals.
Okay, once you identify the houses or the property, we go into evaluation.
Yes, then after you list out everything, we'll evaluate them again.
Yes, and the evaluation actually goes into 3 parts, which is the location, the entry, and the exit.
Yes.
Okay, so today, location must be good in the sense that there must be future demand. Of course, we always hear some buyers say like, oh, I'm buying for all, I'm not going to looking to sell my property.
Yeah, this will be my forever home.
Yeah. Okay, especially when we hear 25 to 30 years old telling us this, then we're like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
But then I think it's still good to have choices because you want to buy a property that next time if you need to sell, it can be sold.
Yeah. But needing to sell doesn't mean that you run into financial problem or anything like that. But needing to sell, change of lifestyle.
Yes, that's why
and
clarity
things like that.
is very important.
Yes.
Okay, so then the next one is looking at the entry price. Today, are you buying something that is really way higher than the rest of the world? Or are you buying at the right price, or are you buying slightly below valuation? That's very important.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, if you can do an evaluation by yourself. If not, then make use of what we have, the tools, so that you can do it properly. And of course, the exit demand.
Yep.
Okay, exit demand is very important because it goes into your future demand positioning.
Correct.
And based on that, right, what we are seeing is who are your future buyers, or is there actually a chance for appreciation for this property?
Yes, and I'm sure everybody, when we buy a house, we will want to be able to sell the house to a bigger market.
Yes.
Yes, rather than a very niche market.
Yeah, so today,
Yes.
if you're buying for investment, probably a penthouse or a ground floor unit might not be suitable. You're buying for own stay and then you have a timeline, unlimited timeline, and they say you want to sell when you want to sell and things like that. Okay, probably then you can look into the niche market.
Yes.
I just say things that you like. and things that people might not like except for a specific group. Okay, so these are the things that we are going in. And of course, after that, once you evaluate the project or the property, we have to align it back to your goals.
Yes.
Okay, is this going to play your short-term plan, long-term plan, or mid-term plan? Okay, if everything works, then we still have one more step, which is called the reinforcement.
Yes.
Okay, reinforcement is to make sure you are able to walk away without feeling
Correct.
emotional.
Yes, because if it gets really, you'll be in a state of FOMO.
Yes,
Yeah.
so that's the importance of our clear framework. And of
Yes.
course, today what we are going to do is we're going to dive deep into the market today.
Yes, where is the market heading towards today?
Yes, because we have been seeing crazy sales.
Yes.
Strong new launch demand since January to June 2026.
Correct.
Okay, namely Newport residents. Something that a lot of people are not buying last time.
Yes.
Seeing 78% sale on launch day.
And then you have places like River Modern and 93% sold on River Modern and actually Pinery also.
Yes.
93% sold on launch day.
Yes, and of course in a brand new town where people call it 鸟不生蛋, and probably you see a lot of fighter jets flying at
Yes.
Tengah Garden residence, we are seeing 99% take-up rate.
Astonishing.
Yes,
Yeah.
and of course Vela Bay, in Bayshore, although the location is fantastic, the price is high, we are seeing a 72% take-up rate. Hudson Place residents. Okay, again in a third world country. Okay, because future transformation is not here. So
Yeah.
today you want to drive in, right? Once you reach One North, you have to go further in.
Yes.
And that's called Hudson Place, where it's Media Circle. Take-up rate is 61%.
Very
Coastal Cabana
good.
EC,
Yes.
81%.
And
Okay,
Rivel, Tampines Easy,
99%.
it's 100% sold.
Yeah, 100%
Yes.
sold. Okay, so today if you name the one that is not doing so well, even Nara Residences is 35% sold.
Yeah.
Okay, so today in the market, you must be thinking, hey, everybody is crazy. The market will crash soon, so probably it's time to wait. Okay, but then again, later we'll show you why maybe this is not the case. Okay, so BUC transacted price. BUC is building under construction. I
Yes.
say it has passed the launch period. Okay, we are seeing on average pre-harmonized project. We are seeing on average, I think 2007. We are seeing 2007 and 3000 PSF.
Yep.
Today you're seeing Chuan Park, okay, highest OCR project 2793.
Yes.
Jayden 2833. The Mies 2770. Okay, the Mies is, I think, is also where Hillview is. And of course, we see some other project which is Zion Grand 3009. Okay, Upper House Post Harmonized 3008.
Even River Modern, 3008 plus.
Promenade
Yeah.
Peak 3005. And of course, One Marina Garden, which is supposed to be the cheapest, people are entering at 3003. So is this called hype, or is where people follow blindly, or is it something that people know and you are not knowing? Because cannot be everybody buy wrongly.
Correct.
Yeah, because looking at this
Cannot
number
be
of
so
units,
many people buying wrongly,
yes.
isn't it?
So
Yeah.
looking at this number of units, right, the volume is crazy. So you have to think of, hey, who are my future buyers? Alright, so what we have seen is 2,729 PSF has been transacted in OCR in March 2026 at land price.
Very recently, actually.
Yeah.
3 months ago. Yeah.
And that's Pinery.
Yes.
Tampines, can you imagine it? Tampines selling at 2729 PSF, which is close to RCR prices, where today we have, lasting just a couple of months ago, we have selling at 2007 plus, and we have Union Square residents selling at 2007 plus.
Yes.
Okay, so what makes the height of 2729 in Pinery?
Yes, and then of course we have Vela Bay. 3303 PSF
Yes.
transacted. And
This
this
is-
is also in OCR.
This is even higher than core central region.
Yes.
And why are people going into this? Is it really hype, or is it really something that people are seeing that the rest of buyers are? Then this one, RCR. In fact, RCR is much lower. 3088 PSF transacted in RCR, okay, which is the Penreef.
Yep. Also 97% sales on launch day, okay?
Yes. Okay, then the next one is really Bukit Sambawang 8 at BT.
Yeah.
3031 PSF in RCR.
RCR.
Okay, and again, we have CCR, which is 3367, joint venture between UOL and CapitaLand.
Sky at Holland.
It's a beautiful project,
Yes.
2953 on average PSF. Okay, so Holland is something that a lot of people like for its heritage history.
Yes. You have heritage, you have fun, you have amenities.
Yes.
Everything is like in one area by itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that Holland is actually named after Holland. And then Wing Tai sets a record for River Green, 88% sold at 3130 PSF. Okay. And you see today
And
when
the transacted was 3682 PSF.
which is highest.
Yes.
Okay, but again, I think if you are comparing the OCR, I think OCR still holds the record lah. Okay, because at OCR you are transacting at this kind of prices. Okay, so today I think there's now a very grey line. Is OCR, RCR, and CCR really that important anymore?
Correct.
Or is it the location transformation is more important?
So I think a lot of viewers here will be very, very interested to know what's coming next, right?
Yes, will the record still holds?
Yes.
Okay, because what is the government doing? Are they still allowing the price to climb like that? Okay, so we are going to see this 2026 itself, a total announced of 9,200 units will be launched. Okay, and out of which, so far, I think we have already launched 4,745. So you see, we are going to have a lot more units coming up. Okay, so total number of units estimated is 9,185. Okay, confirmed list is 4,575. That's during the first half.
Yeah.
The reserve list is 4,610. But based on the market growth, right? And it's so explosive. I think URA has opened up 200 more units. Okay, so now the confirmed list is 4,745. Reserve list is 4,455. So what is government doing? So if you ask me, today government is really on one. They don't want the price to bubble,
Correct.
but they want the price to be rising healthily.
Yeah, because as we bring in more population into Singapore itself, right?
Yes.
You cannot afford to have population coming in and then, pushing the demand up so much.
Yes, then low supply, high demand, price go up.
Price go up.
Yes, but then today, why is the government only releasing 200 units? Because I think the growth is what they expected and what they wanted.
Correct.
Okay, so because today, if I want the price to crash, it's very simple. I'll just release all 4,455 units in the reserve list.
Yeah, all 9,000 plus already.
Yeah,
Just
bye-bye.
release everything.
Okay, so market will definitely crash. Okay, so what is the government doing? They are not doing so because they are certain that, economy of Singapore is going good and then demands are still there. So, but they don't want...
It's a fine line. You don't want
Yes.
it to bubble, yet you don't want it to crash too.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So it's not easy for the Singapore government, and I have to say that they are doing a very good job in
Yes.
keeping the economy of Singapore high. GRS confirmed list as of second half 2026. Okay, we finally have Marina Garden Lane. I think it's in the one Marina Garden site. Okay, Orchard Boulevard coming up.
Yes.
And
then
this
East
is
Coast Road.
Yes, Orchard Boulevard is the project that many will be looking at because it's going to be ultra lux. 110 square units only.
Units, yeah.
Yes, East Coast Road 85, Tanjong Rhu 505, so on and so forth.
Yes.
All right, Holland Plain. So if you are looking at Holland properties, I think the next launch that is coming out will be Amberwood, and then the next plot is actually bid by Simian again. So
Yes,
they are already
by the same
holding,
developer.
Yes, they are already owning 2 plots, and government did not even see how is the take-up rate. They are launching the third. What does it mean? Okay, this is for you to ponder through. Okay, again, what is coming up in the next 3 years? Okay, total grand units, total number of units in 2026,
Yes.
11,848. In 2027, 9,518. 2028, 8,224. Okay, so what you see is a declining number, but of course, this is based on the confirmed list.
Yeah.
Okay, adjustment will be made again by government if there's a need to. But what is this showing? Okay, the supply is being hyped up because of the demand is high. So if
Yes.
demand is not that high, what government will do is it will start to reduce.
Reduce the number of GRS land.
Yes. So what is this implying?
Yeah.
Okay, likely they want to keep the price as such.
Correct.
Okay, so then you see, but developers are being crazy, bidding so many land.
It's not crazy lah. They are just buying inventory.
Yes. Okay, so what are developers betting on?
Yes.
Okay, if you see this chart, right, okay, you see the prices are actually on the rise. Okay, each land parcel being bidded, right, is going at a higher and higher price.
Yes, starting with outside Central Region OCR, from Tengah Gardens all the way to Villa Bay,
Yes.
there's actually an increase of 69.1%.
Yeah, not talking about OCR, RCR, I want to bring your attention to CCR.
Yeah.
Okay, today we are seeing Amberwood at Holland Plain side being bidded at 1,432. Okay, but we are seeing Dover Drive, which is in RCR, bidded at 1,556. And then we are seeing Villa Bay, which has been bidded at 1,388.
Yes.
So do you see the closeness of the price? So today, if you can afford, which are the properties that you can go into? They're just on the basic.
Yeah.
Entry price will be lower. Alright? So, and then if you're talking about CCR is already 1,432. Why should I go into something that is so high? Okay, but you must understand the future place that has been taken. Peck Hay Road at Newton,
1865.
1865. So today 1865, how much do they have to launch at? 2865 will be their break even. 15% is 3,003 minimum.
Yeah. So between 3,003 to 3,006, I would say.
Yes, Dover Drive 1556, break even 2556 for example. Okay, which is close. Normally it's 900 to break even, but
So
I'm giving
it's
just a bit more.
it will be very close to 3,000.
Yes, again very close to
be
3,000.
launched.
Yes. Why are developers so confident? So we did a research and
Yes.
we realized that there's actually a DBS Asian Insights. And previously in 2018,
I
JP
think both
Morgan.
Morgan Stanley and DBS, they both predicted.
Yes.
Yes.
Property price will hit 3,000 by 2030, and I think we are really on track.
We are very on track.
Because
Yes.
if you look at it, on average now, CCI is 3173, RCI is 2688, OCI is 2502, overall is 2662. We got 4 more years to catch up to 3,000
to
PSF.
$3,000.
Okay, and if prices grow by 2 to 3% CAGR, compound
yeah.
annual growth rate, okay, it will cross the 3,000 PSF. Okay, so is prediction on track lah. I think it's very on track already. And with DBS Asian Insights, the 125-page report, again it states that property prices will slowly keep climbing up till 2040.
Yes.
Okay, so yesterday we just spoke to a buyer. He said, hey, yeah, property price not climb forever. Then I say, yeah, true, but at least it will climb to 2040.
At least till 2040.
Yes. So then he was like, why? Because we say we always believe in DBS reports, and so
Yes.
far their prediction is true because they do have supporting details, supporting pillars to determine the growth of the DBS home price expect home price to continue rising over the long term. So likely by 2040 you are gonna see
We are looking at about $4,000 PSF.
yes. So $4,000 PSF. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, so today, if you are still sitting on the sideline thinking of property prices to crash, I think there's 3 important points that you must look at. Number 1, land supply. Government control the land supply.
Yes.
Okay, for it to drop, government has to release a lot of land and developers must be daring enough to take up.
Yeah.
Developers being businessmen, if they take up, they would expect it to sell. If not, I'd rather not bid.
They would have many people doing their researches.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, no developers bid blindly. Okay, and government don't release the land for nothing. That's number 1. Number 2, population growth.
Yes.
Okay, who are buying your future properties? And who are buying the property now? Okay, you must understand that with this year onwards, okay, there is going to be 30,000 SG newly minted and about close to 40,000 PR being
PRs, yeah.
converted. Okay, so these are the people that is looking to buy property in the long run.
Yeah.
And then are they going to buy BTO? Are they going to buy public housing?
Public housing.
Maybe not, because based on the market now, we are seeing a decline in the public housing
Yeah.
index. Okay, although new properties are still transacted at $1 million. Okay, but then the
yes.
older ones are not seeing this kind of profit anymore. And place your house in the market, you realize that it takes longer to sell.
It's because the market HDB market has actually stabilized.
And then with the influx of BTOs, shorter term building period, and so on
Yeah.
and so forth. Okay, that's the reason. Alright, so where is the next area for growth? Likely is in the private. Okay, and the private sector, if it's growing by 2 to 3% CAGR, holding it for 10 years will bring you a good profit. Okay, but be very wary because you really have to buy something that is affordable to the future buyers. So today, that's the end of our market insights.
Yes.
Okay, today. And before you even think of buying, do make sure you run through your clarity check
Yes.
because your short-term plan, your long-term goals, your finances are of utmost important.
Yes.
Do not walk into a show flat blind or do not even go and buy a resale blind. Okay, always make the best choice out of the two and hope that you'll build a wealth in property in a good cost.
Yes.
Alright, I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
Oh wait, before we forget, unsure of which stage you are in, do take our property assessment, which is here, propertyclaritysession.com. Click on the right, there's a button, say property assessment,
Yes.
and then you will see where you stand. Alright, if not, I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
See you next time.
See you.